Kilian is in the kitchen. I think he's on his knees so that just his head is poking up over. Yeah, not like that, guys. Not like that.
That was the X-rated after the show.
Kilian'S live from 9 to midnight
on CMRU.ca.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right,
we can.
So I'm gonna give you two propositions. So my first proposition is I see David, our common friend, with what it kind of looks like a voucher for a free visit to his house.
Oh, what?
Because our friend, he actually he never invited us to. Long story. So he's here actually with a voucher.
No.
Free voucher to his house.
Serious?
Or I see Mr. Crawley, our old audio and video teacher in grade 11 and 12, with a sombrero, a ukulele, and sunglasses.
Oh my.
Who do you think is behind the door?
It's not David because David doesn't show up to anything, hands down.
Oh, it might be.
No, it's Mr. Crawley.
You think it's Mr. Crawley?
I think it's Mr.
All right, let's
Crawley.
discover who is behind the door.
Bro, that's
Mr.
wild.
Guest, you can come on the show. All right. And it is Mr. Crawley.
I knew it. Hello.
How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, man.
All right, welcome, Mr. Crawley. Mr. Crawley.
Wow,
he's
that's
actually
that's
right,
amazing.
right?
That's awesome.
Right, he's actually our. He was our. He was our grade 11 and 12 audio and video teacher.
And I was the troublemaker in the class.
He was, yeah.
I can't believe you guys are actually here. I thought you'd just be in jail.
Exactly. So there's a mystery audio that you brought for us.
I did.
Oh, if we could just turn on his mic, Julian. It's sports for Mr.
Am I on? There we go.
there we go.
So let me tell you a little bit about the video.
Yeah.
Fairly well done for grade 11 students. Fairly well done considering Ben helped with it.
yeah, exactly.
It's a commercial that they did. And Kilian is in the kitchen. I think he's on his knees so that just his head is poking up over. Yeah, not like that, guys. Not like that.
That was the X-rated after the show.
Just his face is poking up over the sink, and he's in washing some dishes.
Yeah.
And then they spill some liquid, and it rolls down, and it's about to go over top of their very poorly wrapped phone. That's just badly wrapped.
Listen to what it was.
Billy, I told you to be more careful when you're doing dishes. You should know better.
Well, that's because you use paper towel. Use this instead. Clean swipe. It's much better.
Clean swipe is more absorbent and can be reused again and again, unlike County, so you get more life per swipe. Clean swipe. What's your blood type?
Guys, I honestly, as your teacher, I just have to ask, what the fuck?
I swear there was
Clean
no
swipe?
drugs.
What's your blood type? I mean, do you only clean up if you're like O positive?
Yeah.
I mean,
So basically what happened was that I have an explanation behind all this nonsense. I remember that in lots of commercials, you remember them because there's something stupid at the end. And so I was like, well, what rhymes with clean swipe? So I went on internet and I looked at all the rhymes with swipe and I saw type. And I'm like, type, who's your type? No. Clean swipe, who's your type? No. And then we saw blood type and we're like, that's it. Clean swipe, what's your blood type? And then it stayed. Like, we still remember it.
Yeah.
Right? So
What grade did they get on that assignment?
I don't know. They were.
Was it a fail or an 100?
Oh, no. They didn't fail.
No.
They were pretty average students overall. I mean,
No.
like, honestly.
Killian was good. I was below average, so it
Evened out. It evened
Me
out.
and him worked together.
Killian was a bit of a kiss ass.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just being honest here.
That, yes.
I was the
Nothing's
same
changed.
with my filmography.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ben here, he was pretty lazy.
We know. Can you believe that I'm a commercial pilot now? Like, that's scary, hey?
Right?
You're a commercial
Yeah,
pilot?
yeah, actually
No,
is.
like legit.
So
Yes, his
avoid
license.
planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So never
Yeah,
fly
so
again.
never fly again. Take the bus.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very interesting. It was a very fun time. And I remember we had classes that we could pick once, I think, or was it 3 times a week? I can't remember the name of those.
Flex classes.
Flex classes, yeah, flex classes. And we always picked Mr. Crawley's class because it was the only class where we knew we didn't have to do shit.
Yes.
See, I thought you guys picked it because I had the blue couch and you could sit there and eat McDonald's.
That was also
yeah.
the reason. But
It was the foam booth.
And yes, and you know what's funny? There's two things on that story actually. The funny part is that all the students, even students that weren't in his class originally, would take that class because they knew that they didn't have it to do anything. I remember a lot of people are like, "Oh, we're only taking it because we don't have to do anything." It was the only class.
So as a teacher,
Yeah, those
is that
guys
like,
got like 20%.
Yeah, exactly. And Mr. Crowley was so done because originally it was a class to catch up, not a class to don't do anything. But people were taking the people who actually needed the spots to do to catch up on their work. And I remember sometimes you'd have announcements saying like, only people from my class can take this flex class. It was pretty funny.
I was scared.
Yeah.
I had the computers too,
Yeah,
right? The whole
exactly.
Mac lab. I mean,
Everybody would
even
look
if you're
at
not
cars.
in my class, people wanted to sit there
Exactly.
and be on the computers.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool math games.
And that's what
cool.
that's what I did.
They
Yeah.
blocked
I got
that at
so
my
good at
school.
cool math games in my graphics design class.
You know what? Now that it's been a long time, I can tell you a story, Mr. Crowley.
Now that we're out.
Let me guess. You guys would ask to borrow a camera, say, "I'm going to film my movie today, Mr. Crawley," and you'd go to Tim Hortons.
No. Remember that time when I was using the tripod to like aim
Oh,
it like
yes, we did that.
aim it
We
at
had
the side of the
tripods.
road and then people would slam
looked
on
like
the
photo
brakes.
radars.
Yes.
It looked like photo radar. I came in
Yeah.
and you were just laughing. You're like, I shouldn't condone this, but
That was funny.
because they would just go and they'd be doing 50 and then just slam on the brakes.
Well, what do you think when you're in a school zone
Yeah.
and you see somebody there with the camera and
Yeah.
a tripod pointing at you?
Yeah.
There was a
And
time.
it was all black.
Yeah.
I was wearing all black.
There was a time I remember they had like a recording booth that wasn't as good as these ones because and in that recording booth there was some times where me and Ben and some friends we would go there and we would turn on the mic and we would record some stuff and I remember once we recorded something very not school appropriate.
Yeah.
And
Whoops.
and so we had to do an assignment. And Mr. Crowley, he went through the computer to listen to our recording.
Well, that's what teachers do.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
Sounds like his job.
so that's normal. Like for now, it's normal, right? And I was sweating. Like me and my friend were sweating. We only started saying weird things after like 30 seconds. I kid you not. Mr. Crowley stopped listening to it after 28 seconds. So I was like,
Oh,
we are
you're lucky.
safe.
You're lucky.
He's always
What'd
been
you
lucky.
say?
We don't
so
know.
sneak
we
peek.
can't say.
It was probably me. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it would be Ben.
Vandalism cases apparently too.
Vandalism.
I remember.
Oh,
there were
remember
some people that would
pull the foam.
Pull the foam off.
And I swear, okay, it was not us.
Yeah,
it was
it
not
was
us.
still-
We would go
yeah,
in there all
yeah,
the
no.
time, but it was not us. But then we were like, oh crap, like he's gonna think it's us. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were just like all over the ground. You're
And
like,
then the room was closed.
yeah.
So expensive to replace
Yeah,
the foam.
no. I bet. And you know what? I also remember another thing. I remember that you used to always lend me the equipment for me to actually record. I don't know if you knew what we did with it, but we recorded. We recorded some stuff. It was just me and Ben in a bed. Just kidding. No, we recorded like old radio shows actually with the equipment that would make us bore. And I remember you said something that was very true. I think your wife or your ex-wife, correct me if I'm wrong, she was like an elementary school teacher.
Current wife.
Current wife, thank you. And I remember that you told us, look, we have thousands of dollars worth of equipment that I'm lending out to people for free. I get no gifts. My wife, she is an elementary teacher. She gets all this pile of gifts, and I get nothing. And I remember I thought, you know what? That convinced me. I will give him a thank you gift at the end of the year. And guess what? I completely forgot.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this leading up to something? Because I didn't get a gift.
No, and you know what? It is leading up to
remember.
something because to thank you for all these years, I actually did get you a gift this time. So, Mr. Crowley, here is your long-awaited gift. That is for you right here.
Let's see.
It's a real gift.
Oh, it's a
And
real
It's empty.
Looks fancy.
What's inside the box? Absolutely nothing.
And I have another.
It's 4 more years of waiting.
And I have another gift for you. A
What
real
is it?
gift.
hey,
you go.
there you go.
Awesome.
And then here's the real gift as well.
The real gift.
Well, there's both. They're both
The
real.
bottle.
But this
The
is
bottle that's going to pour into the refined
Yes.
glassware made in Turkey. That's
by my hands.
really
I made. Me and Ben
plastic.
made this actually.
Yeah, I blow glass now. That's my side out.
is that what you blow?
The airline saw how Ben flew. They're like,
That's how I got in, guys. That's how I got in.
So that's gifts to thank you for all this time. I really wanted to get you gifts. I promise, but I forgot. So I'm like, you know what? One day I'll have the opportunity, and there came the opportunity. So
There
thank
you
you
go.
very much for everything since the beginning, Mr.
Oh,
Crowley.
you're welcome. Thank you for that bottle of wine.
Of course, of
I
course.
will wait till I get home to drink it.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you
of
go.
course.
Yeah.
Please.
Drink
In the
my-
car. You
We're
know.
not supposed to. No food or drink in the studios.
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that sign.
You can step outside.
My classroom, I had a no food or drink, and kids ate all the time. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That was me. in
Irv,
high
if
school.
you're listening, we do not drink in here. We do not.
not that.
No.
I did have a kid have a pizza delivered to class
Oh,
during
yes.
class
Oh,
time.
yes.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I called his mom,
Yeah.
and his mom was like, well, he was hungry. Thanks, Mom. Thanks.
That's funny.
Good backing me up
There
here.
you go.
Did he at least give you a piece?
No.
Really? No way.
If
We
he
at least
gives
gave
me
the
the
teacher a
piece-
slice of pizza.
Yeah, if he gave me a piece, I'd be okay with it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
blind eye.
Mr. Crowley, it's a short time but a good time. So thank you so much for having been on the show.
Thank you very much for having me in.
And could we
It
get
was great seeing you.
Could we please get before you leave a little ukulele? By a little piece
Play
of
yourself
ukulele,
out,
please.
yeah.
Please play a little piece of ukulele.
A little piece of
Just
ukulele.
a little
Little
piece.
piece.
I can hold the microphone for you.
Yeah. If you want to hold the microphone up to the ukulele.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
I don't play the ukulele.
No, it's okay.
Ooh, a new
Oh.
hit song.
Beautiful.
Top
We
of
love
the
that.
charts.
I think
love
that's on
that.
the new Drake album.
I think you're right.
Beautiful.
That wasn't bad.
Drake has nothing on me.
Alrighty, we can throw the song. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Mr. Crowley, for having been here. It's been a pleasure.